Morning, everybody. It's been a tough few days, and I didn't necessarily want to be here this morning, but I promised you there would be a Facebook Live on Tuesday, so I am here. But I need our verses today as much as you do. Our question for today is, are you in need of rest? I know I am. Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Matthew 11:28-30. These verses are not saying that we get to lie around and be couch potatoes. When you do the work God wants you to do, it is easier and less striving and less stress. Not saying there won't be difficulties, like family members in the hospital, but He will be with you and He will provide rest for your souls. So I hope there was somebody else that needed this message today besides just me. Our recipe today is another smoothie, and I may do a smoothie recipe again next week, just because these are a little bit easier, but give you a little bit of variety in our recipe. So I've got my magic bullet container. I went ahead and threw some parsley in here, though that's strictly an optional. And today it's strawberry sunrise. And so I've got some organic frozen strawberries that I'm going to be putting in here. This is going to be colder to begin with. So even though you have the option to put ice in there, you really don't need it when you've got all these strawberries. So get enough. About a cup or however much you want to use. Strawberries in there, and we add approximately a cup of mixed greens here. I'm using the Power of Greens. It's going to take a little more grinding, and it's going to be a little noisy when I go to turn that on. Okay, and a quarter of the avocado. And as I've shown you previously, I usually keep those in my canning jars to keep them from browning too badly. So I'm slicing that up and adding it to the top. Trying to get the avocado, not the rind. I've got a little bit left in the rind here, so I'm going to scraping it out. Oops. Piece of my skin went down in there. I do not need that in there. Okay. Getting pretty full here, definitely full on the solids. And so, you see it? We got a lot in here. Now I'm going to add some coconut milk unsweetened. This particular time I'm using the vanilla unsweetened. So delicious. Not that that's the only thing I use. I most of the time use plain unsweetened. But they were out. So, and yes, we need a little more water in there. you don't get enough liquid in there with your solids, there isn't any, like it doesn't have anywhere to go. It ends up really thick and it's hard for it to blend it. Magic bullet. So basically you're putting about 3/4 cup of coconut milk, half a cup of distilled, give or take, and blending all of the ingredients in a blender or magic bullet. This is going to get loud. Settle down there and see if it's getting. Okay, I think we're pretty good. When you have stuff that's frozen in there, you can kind of be creating ice cream if you don't have enough liquid, where it's just getting more and more solid in there. And that is our strawberry sunrise. So come back next Tuesday at 8 o'clock Mountain Time. And actually, yeah, it will be, it's Mountain Time. It's the week after that I stay on Mountain Time, and Mountain Daylight Time starts in all the other states. So I will see you again next week on Tuesday. Bye-bye, everybody.